6:48, your Sunrise Smart Start for this Tuesday. Our day's tops headlines: at least 4 officers shot and killed, several others wounded in North Carolina.
Multiple law enforcement agencies were trying to serve an arrest warrant at a home in Charlotte Monday. As the officers approached, shots came from inside the home. After a 3-hour standoff, they were able to get 2 people from inside and to be brought out for questioning. The suspected shooter was shot and killed by police. The FBI is assisting with this investigation. Well, there is an apology issued from Sandra Doorley, though critics say it doesn't go far enough. Governor Hochul also announces she'll take this action of the DA's ticket tirade. It's made national news, so the governor plans to refer Doorley and the controversy to the State Commission on Prosecutorial Conduct. Last week, Doorley was caught in this body camera video driving 55 miles per hour in a 35 zone, and when the Webster officer involved tried to pull her over, she refused to stop. The video shows Doorley going to her home, then calling the Webster chief of police, trying to tell him to send his officer away from her.
I already pled guilty to the speeding ticket, and I will willingly pay the fine. Next, I'm referring the entire matter to a district attorney from another county for review and will fully cooperate with that investigation. I'm going to self-report this incident to the grievance committee, and I will cooperate with their investigation.
More reaction on RochesterFirst.com. For now, let's talk about the satellite and radar and what will be showing up on that a little bit later here with Leanne.
Rain.
Yeah.
No snow.
One word, rain.
Rain.
That's it.
We didn't have a lot of snow, so I guess Mother Nature is giving us a lot of rain for this April. Right now we're clear. Some peaks of sunshine around Rochester, which is nice. It's going to be the nicest part of the day, so get out and enjoy it while you can, because lingering to our west is that cold front that will eventually make its way into the area and bringing us some rain and potentially a few rumbles of thunder. So definitely get outside, enjoy it, and bring that umbrella wherever you head out for today.
All right, thank you, Liam. We do have dry roads at this point in the morning, so your morning commute is looking good in terms of the weather. You see that, obviously, the view from the west side. Nice start to this Tuesday, final day of the month. On our main expressways, no accidents or heavy congestion yet. We will be back with you to check that again with sunrise traffic at about 7:25.
Well, keeping an eye on the roadways here, city crews are making repairs today on a water main break at the intersection of Court Street and South Clinton Avenue. They say that the main itself has been shut down and the area is sectioned off with cones, though you can still drive along Court Street. It is open to traffic. Maybe just slow down and be careful of those workers there. We are told that this does not affect water service for anybody living or working nearby.
A big change is coming. In the village of Avon, the police chief is stepping down, and that's happening later this week. As
News 8 has previously reported, the FBI and State Comptroller's Office have been investigating him for quite a while over what we're told are scheduling and bookkeeping issues. In fact, Ron Spitzer is joining us live in the studio now this morning with what we know, the latest details from last night's emergency village board meeting. Ron.
After going into executive session last night, Mayor Robert Hayes announced Police Chief Joseph Geer's resignation will take effect Thursday. There was an emergency board meeting in the village in late March when former Mayor Thomas Freeman announced Geer had been suspended. Geer was placed on an unpaid suspension for 30 days, which ended April 19th. Aside from saying the State Comptroller's Office is investigating bookkeeping and scheduling issues, the mayor says there are details within the investigation that cannot be shared. But this resignation is a good decision. Mayor Hayes says they are hopeful to hear something more on the investigation within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Officer Tim Ferrara will lead the department until the position for police chief is filled. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Ron. Well, esteemed educator and co-founder of Monroe Community College, Dr. Alice Holloway Young has passed away at the age of 100. We're told Dr. Young passed peacefully in her sleep Wednesday night. She was the first black educator with the Rochester City School District back in 1952, as well as the first vice principal and principal. In 2021, school number 3 was renamed in her honor, and a memorial celebration will be scheduled for this upcoming Saturday, or on Saturday, June 1st, ways away. That one will be at the Brighton campus of MCC.
The Red Cross is stepping up to help a Rochester family who lost much of their home in a fire. Here's video from the scene on Ramsey Park yesterday afternoon. Firefighters say it appears to have started in the garage and the flames hit the rest of the house. It took everyone about a half hour or so to get everything under control. That fire caused so much damage to the first and second floors, besides destroying the garage. As you see, no injuries reported.
And the latest on a Geneva City school bus that was hit by a car yesterday. Authorities say the driver of that car failed to yield at the intersection of County Road 6 and Billsboro Road, T-boning the bus and forcing it off the roadway into a ditch, as we're seeing in our video here. We're told that 3 kids and a bus monitor were evaluated at the scene for minor injuries, though the driver of the car, 64-year-old Ingrid Crane, had to be flown to the hospital. She's since been ticketed for failing to yield at the right-of-way at a stop sign and unsafe speed.
Deputies in Ontario County still need your help to find this missing man pictured here. That's Dana Hale, 54 years old. Last seen at his home on Howard Street in Manchester. This was midday Saturday. He went out to run an errand and never came back. Hale drives a gray 2014 F-250. He was wearing blue jeans, brown cowboy boots, and glasses. May have been wearing a baseball hat at the time. If you have any leads on where he might be, again, 54-year-old Dana Hale, please call 911.
Columbia University has started to suspend its pro-Palestinian student protesters as they continue refusing to order the orders that are to break down their tent encampment in the center of campus. School officials say they need the tents out of the way so they can start preparing for graduation ceremonies starting May 15th. And more arrests have also been made on this campus as well as across the country, including at the universities of Texas and Georgia.
Today, former President Donald Trump is back in a criminal courtroom in Manhattan as witness testimony continues in his hush money trial. The judge is ruling on whether Trump violated a gag order multiple times. That decision is also expected in the next couple of days.
Well, the Lilac Festival is on its way back to us next week with more than 30 local food and drink vendors. Lots to expect here. Yeah, Rochester Plates, Macaroon food truck, Abbott's frozen custard, some of what you can enjoy. They'll also have gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian options on the menu. We got the full list of vendors, the bands as well at rochesterfirst.com. That festival will be here before you know it, a week from Friday, May 10th. And it'll be going for the next 10 days. Let's close out April, though, first with rain, what we've had all month, Leanne.
All month. There's no better way to say it. I mean, everyone's always on social media saying April showers bring May flowers. Necessarily, is that the right way?
Well, we're going to get those flowers by the Lilac Festival next week, so there you go. We're in perfect form.
So we have a little bit of some rain to deal with today, and then maybe towards the end of the week to start off May. But otherwise, after that, it's looking pretty good. Rain to our west right now as that cold front starts to move its way to the Rochester area. And for the rest of today, we'll have some rain today or tomorrow, and Thursday looking to like being the best days. Back up into the 70s for Friday as some scattered showers move in ahead of the weekend.
Pretty warm. All right. Thank you, Leanne. And thank you for watching us here this Tuesday at sunrise. Our next update in 30 minutes.
Have a great day and stay tuned. CBS Mornings is next.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.